Hello everybody, welcome back to the Game Genies. Today we are going to talk about that one hell of a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. We have some thoughts. Not all positive. I'll just say
not a lot of positive.
We'll see the like to dislike ratio because my shorts like to dislike is like really ugly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, like, it's 70%, but I'm used to, like, 90.
Yeah.
90 to 100, so, like, that's pretty low, but, and it's fine. I expected it, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you share an opinion on the internet, it's gonna be ugly.
I understand that totally. I've shared my opinion countless of times and have been criticized.
Now, I'll do a little disclaimer. I didn't watch it live.
You didn't watch it live?
Because, no, I set my alarm for 5 p.m., not 5 a.m.
Oh,
so
shit.
My alarm didn't wake me up.
I think
I didn't get the full experience.
My biggest problem with these directs is how early they are.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty early, especially for me.
Yeah.
At least, you got a little bit.
I mean, yeah, but like,
I know.
It was like during school and everything. It just kind of sullied it, you know?
Right.
Like, I remember
almost all of the directs when I was in high school were during school.
Really? Because I remember specifically the Mario movie direct being at like 5 o'clock, and I ran home from like school and stuff, and I just watched it like immediately, or something. It was something like that. I think it was the Mario movie one, but yeah, I watched it on stream or something.
Overall, I liked it. There was just one thing that I'm really not happy about. Honestly,
there were multiple things I wasn't happy about.
Honestly, I feel discriminated against. But
really?
we'll get into that.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I feel discriminated against. I feel kind of insulted.
Wow. Okay.
If it's true, which again, going off a rumor.
I think at least most of it is true.
I'll just say it right now. The idea that Mario Kart World is going to be $80, but it's going to be $90 if you want the physical edition.
Even if the $90 physical isn't true, it just being $80 in general is just way too much in my opinion.
That's high. But I feel like it's discriminating against collectors, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm somebody that wants my games physical. I like to display my games.
Yeah.
I like to keep my games.
Like,
and it's making me pay more for that?
I remember back in the day, like in the Xbox 360 and PS3 era, games were $60 physically and then $50 or like something like that digitally. And that made a lot of sense. But now at this point, so like the past like 10 years now, the digital and physical games have been like the same exact price, both $60 or $70. And now we're going back to the physical being more expensive when we're going up in price for both of them. That seems like a bit much.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we need a little bit of a recap. Why don't we? So why don't we just watch it over? Let's go blow by blow and just rethink it now that we have more time.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, you're already sharing it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. So let's start.
I will say, I like this new Nintendo Direct intro.
It's fun. It's fun. I very
fun.
much like it. Mm-hmm. Very whimsical.
Yeah.
And then we can skip from announcements to announcements.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's some stuff that isn't that important.
Yeah.
But yeah, first, like, right out of the gate was Mario Kart World, which I am a certified Mario Kart hater. Like, genuinely,
same.
Just don't like. I don't like Mario Kart. I'm sorry.
I
like, the only time that it's fun is when you have a bunch of people in a room, like with a couch at like a party. That's the only time that's fun. I would not be caught dead playing it by myself. I won't judge you if you're playing it by yourself, but that's just not fun to me. This seems interesting, though. Open world?
This Mario Kart, genuinely, it looks like it might be my favorite Mario Kart. It could end up being going down as my favorite Mario Kart. And it looks like the best one we've had. It looks like it's going to be the best one we've had since like Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. Like, the fact that it's open world, that you can just drive to different places.
And it's just really cool.
That's really cool. I really like that.
My favorite kart racer of all time is Diddy Kong Racing on the N64.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Why is Diddy Kong Racing your favorite?
Because it has like
seems an odd choice.
It has a story mode and it has open world aspects to it. It's basically this, but like a little smaller.
All right. Yeah, I'd like this if it had like a. Hopefully it has like some sort of story mode.
Also,
there's gonna be a direct about it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I thought it was funny. Everybody, you get to be everybody. There was a fucking dolphin you can play as.
Dude, it makes me so happy.
You can play as the cow from Moo Moo Meadows.
Yeah. The cow from Moo Moo Meadows. Yeah. My favorite Mario character of all time is Dry Bones, and they cut him from the modern Mario Party games, which makes me so pissed you cannot even believe, because I am the world's #1 Dry Bone lover.
Yeah.
I love Dry Bones. He's my favorite character. And yet they cut him from modern games, but he's definitely going to be in this. If they have the cow from Moo Moo Meadows, they better have
they're probably gonna
damn
have
Dry Bones.
I wonder if that
They
means,
better have Dry Bones.
I wonder if that means they cut like the Inklings or like Link and those people.
That's possible.
Which I hope they did personally, because
it's kind of fun.
I think it's fun, but like it's not Mario Kart. It's just Nintendo Kart at that point.
Right. All right. Well, I think that's all I have to say. Oh, here's the map. There was the map. Yeah. You saw it for a second there. I think that's very cool that you can drive from one place to another.
Oh yeah, no, that's really cool. And I like that you can have 24 people racing.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people. Well, I feel like you kind of have to if these courses are going to be that big.
Yeah.
You know what would have been a cool name also though? Like Mario Kart Road Trip. Because it feels like it seems like it's like a road trip. You're going from like one place to another.
I'm just glad.
Mario Kart World,
I'm just glad they didn't call it Mario Kart X. Like
True.
Speculated.
True, yeah.
Mario Kart World does make sense because of Super Mario World. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten that name before. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, also you can drive off road, which is cool too.
That is really cool. I'm gonna skip ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. We can go to the next announcement.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about this. Because I'm not even a Mario Kart
Comes
fan,
out.
But this looks cool.
It is the first party launch title for the Switch 2.
All right, for big first party launch title. Understandable. A lot of people love Mario Kart.
Yeah. Now we're getting to the features.
All right, the features. I'm excited for this.
I will say, again,
the C button.
The way they explain all the features, very in depth, and that's my favorite part of the Direct, personally.
I think that the C button's a good idea.
I think it is a good idea.
Voice chat's great.
But it will be like Nintendo, and it will be really laggy.
Well, you can hear the audio. It's not the best.
Yeah.
And then also it claims that it's going to be able to pick up your voice from across the room. I highly doubt that.
Yeah, no.
I don't think it's going to be well.
I wish they just... I'm probably still going to use Discord.
Yeah, right. Me too. It would have been better if they just put Discord on there, but I know they're not going to do that. I feel like it would almost be better just to put the microphone on the Joy-Con. No, I feel like then you might cover it or something.
Yeah. I think
I don't know. I feel like there's a better way of doing it. We'll get into the camera. I am actually... The camera's probably one of my least favorite parts, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Well, yeah, it just seems useless. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
It's a cool little addition, though.
Yeah, but $50, and I'm never going to use this.
But it's cool.
I'm never going to use this.
You can use it as your computer webcam.
No, I will not be doing that. Also, the camera looks low resolution, too.
Well, yeah, it's $50.
Oh, also noise canceling. I don't know. I find this hard to believe.
Yeah.
That you're that far away and it'll be able to pick up your voice and cut out other things.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, skip ahead. Stop. The share screen is so bad. Do you see? Dude, that was literally 1 frame per second. I talked about this in my short, but literally it is so laggy. Do you see it?
Yeah.
And then even when you make other people's games full screen, it is still super duper laggy and low resolution.
The camera!
Oh yes, okay.
It looks like a modern Game Boy camera.
Well, why?
I don't know.
How?
It's a camera.
Right, it's a camera, but like, wouldn't any camera? I mean, it just
No.
looks like a webcam to me.
No, Game Boy camera is the best camera.
Yeah, I guess so. It kind of looks like the webcam that I'm using right now.
Me too.
Just mine's on like a weird stand that it's not supposed to be on.
I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna stream with this camera for one day.
You're gonna stream with us?
Yeah. When I do my
I'm curious. I'm gonna get my hands on it because you know that me and you will be playing Mario Party Jamboree.
Oh, definitely.
With this. All right, yeah.
But I think I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna do my Mario Odyssey one stream run where I try to beat my record, and I'm going to use this webcam.
That sounds funny.
And then I'm gonna have a funny mic with it, like an old Xbox 360 mic. That'll be so funny.
I'm curious what it's gonna look like when I actually have it.
It looks
also
bad.
The green screen, like the cutting out the background.
Yeah.
That looks like something that. Yeah, it looks
call.
like. Yeah, I know. Like, but it's worse. That looks like something that like an old webcam would do. Also, this part coming up where they talk about like the dinosaur, they were like, "Bro, I didn't know you could ride it." I thought that was kind of cringe. This looks fun though. I think this, like using it in Mario Party seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
And I definitely will be making a video about that.
That'd be a fun video.
But I feel like that's the best function for it, right?
Yeah.
Like, be honest, are you going to use this more than once?
Yeah,
or maybe
totally.
twice since you're doing it for an Odyssey stream. Really?
I'm gonna use it.
Really? You're gonna be using Nintendo voice chat, and you're gonna just like turn on the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't even watch your friends play the games because it's like 2 frames per second.
I'm gonna use it for Fortnite.
You're gonna use it for Fortnite?
Yeah.
You're gonna FaceTime, like, you're gonna FaceTime your teammates?
Yeah. I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be playing Fortnite with Fernie, and then I'm going to use my Nintendo Switch 2 webcam.
I wonder what he thinks of this direct.
Oh, I'm going.
Our good friend, Mr. Booney.
I'll let you know what he thinks later today.
Fantastic.
He's gonna hear. Me
also, it seems kind of ugly.
It does look ugly. It does. The fact it's just on a stick. It looks like.
Dude, what if they put the camera on the Joy-Con so like it's in your lap and you have like a super ugly like bottom view of you? You can see like your 6 chins.
That would be funny.
Oh, Nintendo Switch parental controls. So you have to approve it for like okay, I mean that makes sense, right?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Sure. This guy's fit is kind of odd.
No, what do you mean? It goes hard.
It seems like his jacket doesn't really fit him.
Oh yeah, no. I think that's the style. Look, it's
Oh,
Clubhouse
that's the
Games.
style? Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, so what does it say about Clubhouse Games? Oh, you can share the game.
Yeah.
So you only need 1 copy. I mean, that's good.
Oh, do you think if you get Jamboree, you could share it with me and then we could play together?
I think so. They said with certain Nintendo Switch 2 exclusives, which if Mario Kart had it, that would be kind of insane.
Yeah, that would be insane.
That would be kind of crazy if that had that. Alright, we can skip ahead. I don't have much to say about this.
I didn't ask you what you thought of the Nintendo
No.
Switch game share thing, like the virtual cartridges or whatever.
Oh, the virtual cartridges? I mean, yeah, it seems good.
I mean, it seems cool, but also
Seems
I don't
like a really weird roundabout way of just like
Yeah.
signing into your account and having your games.
Yeah, and I don't fully understand what they were trying to say about it.
I think you can just lend it to people in your Nintendo family. It's just interesting.
It's
But like if I'm lending a game to somebody, like I'm not gonna put them in my Nintendo family.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I would lend a game to like some like I don't know, to like somebody I know well. But like
Yeah.
not like
Ooh, you can game share Mario Odyssey.
why?
Why not?
It's not like multiplayer though.
So,
What, so you can watch your
Big
friend
Brain
play
Academy.
Mario Odyssey?
Big Brain Academy.
I forgot that game existed.
I did too.
But like, no, you're skipping past this way too fast. Mario Odyssey. What? You're gonna watch your friend play Mario Odyssey? I guess maybe it's in higher resolution than if you were watching them using the chat function, the screen share.
Hey, people watch people play games all the time.
Okay. So you gotta be in the same room. You gotta be in the same room, right next to them. You could just look over their shoulder if you really wanted to.
No. This way, you don't have to be in the same room.
I feel like you do have to. Though.
It's like
Game share. I feel like you have to, right?
I don't know. Do you?
Because it said connect like wirelessly or locally or something.
Oh yeah.
I think you have to be in the same room as this person. Which in that case, I just put it on the TV. I'll watch you play Mario Odyssey if you really want to. But I feel like that's just a weird thing. Oh.
Big Brain Academy.
Big Brain Academy. My bad. Got a little heated. That grounded me. I'm excited for Big Brain Academy. Oh, I love that. That's so fun.
Yeah.
They connect, and there's a little button to disconnect them. That's what that weird button was that we talked about.
What do you think of the design of the Switch, too?
I like it. I like it a lot.
I think it's nice. However, I really hope they come out with colored ones, because I don't like the all black look. It kind of just looks generic to me, to be honest.
If they had an all-white version,
That would be
then we
peak.
may be talking. That would be peak. My OLED is so beautiful. It's so so good looking.
Imagine they do what they did with the Wii U and have the black version be or the black version be like the highest like gigabytes, and the white version be like half of that.
Oh, that's gonna make me sad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you think there's gonna be an OLED version of this? By the way, I'm disappointed that's LCD.
Probably eventually, yeah.
That makes me kind of sad.
I don't really care about the OLED, to be honest. Okay, can we talk about this footage though that they're showing right here?
Okay, show me.
That's
What do you have to
fucking
say?
cool. That Mario Kart footage?
Oh, right. This is Mario Kart.
Yeah. That looks
Yeah, I
fucking
guess
cool.
you're right. It is. That does look cool. You're like swimming.
You get to go in the fucking water? That's awesome.
Oh, also the high definition does look nice.
It looks very nice, yeah.
It looks nice. It looks very smooth. Also, HDR and 4K when you put it in the dock.
And then 120
That's
FPS.
kind of huge. That's kind of huge too. Like, it talks about it in a bit, but Metroid Prime is gonna look so nice in 4K.
I'm surprised that they are still releasing Metroid Prime on the Switch 1.
I'm surprised, yeah. I think it looked better in this video too.
It definitely did.
Like smoother and like the
Yeah,
textures look
yeah.
better. That's so fun that they snap in.
Yeah. And they finally like addressed the people who were concerned about it like snapping off. It's not gonna snap.
Right.
It's not gonna snap off unless you're an idiot. Okay.
Oh, I always knew that they weren't gonna snap off until
I always knew that. Yeah.
you would have to like push it.
Oh, you would have to
get
try.
it
You
to
would have to
snap
like
off.
try to snap it off.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Mouse controls. Oh, dude, that's so cool.
It's cool. It's fucking cool. This is why this is the best part of the direct for me.
You're right. So you put it on.
The games that they
and
showed.
you use it as a mouse.
The games they showed did not really do it all for me. But them showing like what the Switch 2 can do, fucking a day one purchase. Automatically. I mean, it was already going to be a day one purchase, but now you just sold me even more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the wheelchair game coming up. I feel like that is a great way to use this.
It's woke.
Oh, yeah, it's woke. Sorry, we made a video. It's not going to be out when this comes out, but we recorded a video where we talked about the woke games list. This would definitely be on the woke games list.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Disable.
Even though it's kind of dumb. I'm going to clarify that. We think that the woke game lists is dumb.
Yeah, we do.
So, don't take that out of context. It's very stupid.
We'll talk about that game when we get to it. I think it looks cool.
Yeah. I think it looks cool too, but well, I'll get into it.
Built-in mic.
Just hopefully I don't forget. To be honest, I kind of forgot that the original Switch didn't have that.
Didn't have a built-in mic.
Also, noise cancellation. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of, for some reason, I thought it did.
Oh no, it never did.
I also thought that
I
thought that it already had spatial audio.
I thought this was cool.
Also, my stomach just growled really loud. All I've had today is just coffee and like a cream cheese, like a pastry.
Oh.
That's all I've had today. I'm waiting to go to McDonald's to get that adult Happy Meal. The Minecraft adult Happy Meal.
Oh, I'm going to go see the Minecraft.
That's gonna slap right now.
On Friday.
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Oh, lucky you could see it a day early.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, there's one at the top. So there's two.
I think that's I like that. Because now I can charge.
Yeah, I mean
I can charge my Switch while I have it like up on a desk or something.
Right, and then also you can use accessories while it's docked, like the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you used to be able to do that anyways because there was USB slots on the dock, but well, yeah, never mind.
But like,
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, you can do that. You can. But why?
Well, you've always been able to.
Yeah, I know.
All right. The camera. Still don't get it.
You could do that. You could use it for the camera. But
you
why?
could, yeah.
But why? Why would you do that? Why?
But why? Why would I do that? Correct. For that one time, for that one video that we're gonna make.
Right.
Nintendo specifically made the camera so that us Nintendo YouTubers could make one video.
We can get content.
yeah. $50 for one video.
I like the new charger.
Seems like a good deal to me.
I like the new charger.
Why?
I like that
it's a charger.
I like that it's a brick, and then you can unplug it. You can unplug the cord from the brick. Yeah, I don't.
Sure.
I don't like the original Nintendo Switch charger because it's fucking fat as fuck, and you can't like unplug it from that, so I can't use it as like a normal USB. I mean, I can use it as a normal USB-C, but I'm not going to because I'm not gonna unplug it.
Right.
I'm not gonna break the big brick.
I'm sure you have other bricks.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can get a smaller brick. Plug it into that, and then you have more outlets. It's a good charger. That's just a small little thing.
All right.
This is big.
People are saying that that it's not big enough. A lot of people are complaining.
I imagine like you add an SD card in there, you're good. Like 32 gigabytes for the Switch 1.
It was a lot.
I've only ever had one SD card in there, and I've never had storage problems, like, ever.
I'm guessing with the games being a little bigger, they're gonna take up more space, potentially.
Oh yeah, but also, again, they're Switch games. They're Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're getting nothing but, like, Elden Ring and then that new, like, From Software game and, like, Cyberpunk, then I don't imagine that it's gonna be a problem, unless it's, like, all you
Right. And then also, like, getting a SD card was always kind of, like, a thing that you gotta do if you're doing digital games, which I won't be. I will be. I'm gonna get physical, even though it's.
Yep, same.
Nintendo discriminating against collectors, I guess.
Well,
but
we're gonna talk about that at the end.
We'll talk about that at the end. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of storage. Oh, faster. Oh, that's so much good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, that was my biggest complaint with the Switch 1 is that it took so long to load.
Oh yeah.
So long.
Yeah.
I like Legend of Zelda took like a few minutes, I feel like.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I like the dock design.
To load in.
I like the new dock design.
Yeah, I like it. There's a fan in there too.
Yeah.
Makes it feel powerful.
I like that it's more round. It's very, very sleek to me.
Oh, there's Ethernet. Did you see that?
I did see that. Oh, does that mean we're gonna get a browser, maybe?
Well, the OLED Switch has Ethernet.
Oh, right.
That's just interesting that they brought it over. So I don't know. It probably won't have a browser.
I think with the mouse function, there is a good chance it could have a browser.
Could be.
There's no way
that kind of reminds me.
Opportunity.
Have you seen the home screen for the Switch 2?
I have, and I hope it's not.
It's the same.
I hope it's not like the final. I hope that's not the final thing. I hope so.
I miss like.
I hope that there are themes. I desperately hope there are themes.
Or even like the Wii U had like a fun home screen. It feels so corporate.
If that's the I saw when I saw it on Twitter, the first reply was like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm like, but it is broken.
It is broke. It's boring.
It's so
being boring is broken.
So boring.
Yeah, I agree. I know. I wish it was more whimsical. I want them to bring back the Miis. What if there was like Miis that like walk across your screen and stuff? That's so fun.
Or at the very least, like do like the PS5 does when you hover over a game, have it like have the art be the background. You know. That would be at
when
least,
you hover over a game, I agree.
That would be at least
something like
fun.
that.
And then like have like the music be playing from the game.
Yeah, like the PlayStation does. I agree.
I love the way I love the PS5 home screen. Because I love hovering over like God of War, and then it starts like the God of War theme, and I can see like. Yeah. And I thought they were gonna do something like that for the Switch 2. Apparently, I'm wrong. And
well, we're not. Hopefully, they change it.
Hopefully,
it's not.
Maybe
it's not final. Hopefully. Backwards compatible. That's nice.
Yeah.
I have said this before that like I didn't really want it to be backwards compatible, but
really?
like oh, okay.
Why?
Well, here's the thing. I wanted this to be like I didn't want this just to be another Switch. I wanted it to be a whole new thing into a new generation. Having backwards compatibility is like, oh yeah, like it's still a Switch.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of lame. I wanted it to be a whole new brand new console, but I don't really mind it anymore. I think it's fine.
I think what they've shown enough, it's more than just like just a more powerful Switch.
I agree. I think they've done a lot to make this unique and to make it worth an upgrade.
Yeah, like
so I don't think that anymore.
At first,
but that is what I thought.
At first glance, it does look like just a more powerful Switch. But then, like when you get all to like all the functions and stuff, it's like almost completely different, in a way.
I agree. Is the actual console itself bigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they did. Yep.
That's what we just said.
Yep, we just said that.
Yep. Alright, we can skip to the next announcement.
I have a lot of things to say about the mouse part.
Oh, this thing.
What?
It's a paid tech demo.
Yeah, no, yeah, I wanted to talk about that. That was like the moment, because everything before that, I was like, okay, and then they got to the tech demo. I'm like, okay, this looks cool, and then they said you have to pay for it. I'm like,
paid tech
what?
demo?
What? That was like my first instance of the director. I was like, what the fuck? Why do you have to pay for a tech demo?
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
PlayStation didn't even make you play for Astrobot, the
Dude,
original
and it's
one.
not even really a tech. It is a tech demo.
It is
but
no.
literally,
it is the definition
it's
of a
paid
tech demo.
Q&A. It's a paid Q&A screen.
So,
Like you go up there and it shows you like text describing what it does. Play it. Go through it.
so
Let's see it.
stupid. Like it looks cool. This should be a very
but
cool.
This should
like,
be free.
thing.
Yeah. How much do you think that's gonna be?
I think it's gonna be like $15.
$15.
But even then, that's
Do you
like,
think that like? Well, actually, never mind. Well, I was about to say something stupid. Actually, I'm gonna say this. Now that I've addressed that I was gonna say something stupid,
Just say
I
it.
can't say that I would.
Just say it.
Yeah, I have to say it now. You know that weird caveman thing? Like the caveman Nintendo like thing that like a bunch of people leaked?
No, I don't.
Do you remember that? Okay, well, I'm about to tell you something brand new.
Okay.
So there was a thing where you signed up to like test Nintendo games before they're released, and there was like this weird community thing where you played as like a cartoon caveman, and you like a bunch of this got leaked, and you built stuff as like a cartoon caveman, and it kind of resembled this. So I was like, maybe that turned into this.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were.
I'm surprised you didn't hear about that.
I did not hear about that.
That was huge news for like back in like October.
When I heard you say caveman, I thought you were talking about Joe and Mac.
Yeah, but bring back Joe and Mac.
If they did, I'd be fucking hyped, dude.
That would be pretty crazy if
be
they brought back
crazy.
Joe and Mac. That would be crazy. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, it's this.
So the buttons are steel.
Yeah.
And that's what connects. All right. I don't have anything more to say about this.
It does have mini games. It does have mini games.
Oh, that is, so you can twist it and like, that's cool. But do you see? Hold on. Pay attention to like the. It seems like it's not very like responsive. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like something like the Wii that like it does track your movements, but it's kind of annoying to control.
Yeah,
or like
maybe.
the Kinect. The Kinect just didn't work most of the time.
Don't ever utter that name.
Horrible words, I know. I should be ashamed of myself for even saying that. Those words. I hate the Kinect. Hate.
The Nintendo camera reminds me of the Kinect.
It does. We'll get into that.
The way it stares at you just reminds me of the way the Kinect just stares at you.
Man, I remember.
Whenever I think of the Kinect, I think of that one JonTron video where he was playing Star Wars Kinect, and he just looked.
Did you have a Kinect?
I did not. But my brother did, though. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
I did. And it was the biggest disappointment of being a child.
He got it because he heard that you could say like Xbox on or whatever, something like that.
Oh my gosh! I never heard you. I remember saying that.
And I was like 7, and I remember the day he got it. He immediately was like Xbox on or whatever, and then it never worked. It never.
They have to,
Xbox,
Xbox on. And you have to like scream at it.
So bad.
Xbox. Rules are ridiculous, and never tracked your movements either.
No, it was so bad.
So bad. All right, keep playing.
Why do you have to pay for it? It's a tech demo.
I know.
You.
Is there really going to be enough content in this to warrant paying for it?
Exactly. PlayStation. I don't like Sony as much as the next person nowadays. I used to, not anymore. But when they released the PS5, and with Astro's Playroom or Astrobot, whatever it was was free, and it was a fully fledged game.
So good, so good.
This doesn't even scratch that, and you have to fucking pay for it. This pisses me off so much.
And it pisses me off. And this is almost as much as a PlayStation.
Exactly. And if you are smart, it's going to be as much as a PlayStation because you're gonna want to get the bundle with Mario Kart.
Right, but honestly, okay, so let's talk about the bundle right now. There's going to be a bundle where it is, you can get Mario Kart for, it's $500 the entire bundle, but you can get the new Mario Kart game, which is usually $80. You can get it for $50, which, I mean, yeah, that's a great deal. You're saving a lot of money, but the thing is that bundle is probably going to be what sells out. Because I know getting this for pre-orders is going to be hell. I had a whole thing with the original PlayStation 5 when that came out. Oh my gosh. That was hell. Months of my life spent just like refreshing pages and stuff and waiting for drops. It was so ridiculous. There was even like special vocab like getting the bag.
Oh god.
There's like special vocab for that, like people in the community. There was YouTubers that got famous because they would post and do live streams to like try to get the.
That's funny.
Don't even get me started. But it's probably going to be the same thing here, and I feel like that is going to. It's a good deal, so everybody's probably going to be going for that.
It's a good deal, but at the same time, I don't want to spend $500 on a fucking Switch. Like I will be. I will be, yeah. But
yes, I will be. I don't want to.
I don't want to because it's a Switch. It's not a PlayStation 5. It's even if it's fucking 4K, 120 FPS, it's still not as powerful as a PS5. It has no right being that much. And I feel like the reason why you didn't watch the live stream, so I don't know if you know this, but they didn't announce any prices during the stream. Not a single price.
I watched the entire live stream, but I just didn't watch it live.
They didn't announce a single price during the stream, and I think it's because they're ashamed of it. You should be. Because in Japan, the price is apparently going to be $350 when translated to USD.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go to Japan.
Apparently, it's because of the tariffs. Which I don't want to get into politics right now, so I'm not.
Let's not get into politics.
I'm not going to talk about that. But if that is true, that's stupid. And
so you heard it's because of Donald Trump's tariffs.
Apparently, that's the thing that's going. That's the rumor that's going around. Because
okay, that's just a rumor.
It's just a rumor.
Interesting piece of information.
It would make sense. It would make sense of why they didn't announce a price at all during the stream. Because that's not the price they wanted.
We should do a trip to Japan.
We should.
Me, you, and some
they're
other
They're gonna
YouTubers
region block. They're gonna region block the Switches in Japan. Apparently.
They are.
Yeah. It's
okay. Well,
it's
maybe
bad.
we're not going. Maybe we're moving there permanently. Maybe we'll just move to Japan.
Maybe we'll just move there permanently. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get apartments right next to each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that makes me sad.
Yeah.
It's so expensive. Oh, the cartridges. I like that they're red. That's good. They're fun. They look like candy. Do you think more people are gonna put it in their mouths?
Oh, definitely.
Do you think they're gonna make like an extra bitter coating for this?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Because if you don't know, the Nintendo Switch cartridges have actually, I remember this, denatonium benzoate. I don't know. I pulled that right out of my ass.
Damn.
Sorry for swearing. I usually swear. Yeah, but I pulled denatonium benzoate. I made a short about that like a long time ago, but yeah, denatonium benzoate. That's the chemical that is on it that makes it bitter.
They taste horrible.
Are you impressed that I remember the exact chemical?
I am.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
I definitely, since it's
I don't know how I got that.
Definitely, since it's red, more people are going to eat it.
Oh yeah, it looks so good. I'm thinking about it right now.
It looks
tasty.
They should have done what the 3DS did with their cartridges and done the little flap thing.
Notch. I feel like there is going to be some people that get this. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a grandma that gets it for their kid that has a Switch.
Oh, that'll be so sad.
It's going to be so sad.
At the end, let's also talk about the box art, because I have things to say about that, too.
We'll talk about the box art, which they don't show in this.
They do not, no.
All right, you can switch ahead.
I like the Pro Controller.
It comes with the extra buttons. That's interesting. Yeah, I like the Pro Controller. It's one of my favorite controllers, actually.
Definitely. I like that it has a mic built into it, like a PlayStation controller.
He does look pretty cool. It is a good fit.
You didn't see it live.
What?
The Direct crashed.
Really?
Like halfway through, when they were going through different games, and it happened during like the Silk Song, and like reveal. And it crashed and froze.
That's weird.
And then it played the audio, but it didn't play the footage, and we got delayed. And then I had to switch to the UK version.
The UK version. Huh? Well, I mean, it was perfect for me.
Well, yeah, because you didn't see it live.
Yeah, it's true. Because I set my alarm for 6 p.m.
Yeah.
June 5th. That's soon. I like that. I like that. I didn't make it to this Nintendo Switch experience though. Nintendo. I won't. Maybe it's because the closest one for me is LA.
Closest one for me is Dallas.
Right. But like, I'm sure there's a bunch of people. Like, I feel like there's more people trying to go to the LA one than for Dallas. But I tried. I wasn't able to though. And they never sent me anything for the Wii list.
What games do you think won't be compatible?
Games that won't be compatible. They did say that.
I think Labo, definitely.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. Is there anything that uses something that is on the Switch that isn't on the Switch too?
1-2 Switch.
I guess just... Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ring Fit.
I don't know. Ring Fit? Maybe.
Because it uses the IR for your heartbeat.
Oh, does this not have IR?
No.
Anything? Oh, okay. Anything that uses IR is out of the question.
Unless maybe like... No, I don't think they could do that. I was going to say that was a stupid thought. I was going to say that they could use the mouse part as like an IR reader, but I don't think that's really something they can do.
That is a little stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am.
Yeah, that's true. I think that probably isn't. Oh, I was looking at your recommended. I saw the GameCube. Foaming at the mouth currently.
We're gonna get to that.
I'm not an expansion pass member though.
Me neither.
Oh, this looks so good, by the way. This makes me want to play Mario Party. This looks so fun.
Jamboree.
I don't have Jamboree, but I'm gonna get it for this. The fact that it like uses your like body and stuff. This looks so fun. Oh yeah. That's so fun. And then it uses the camera too. See, this is why I'm getting the camera. Oh, see, yeah, I know, that's fun. That's fun. I am excited for that. I want to come out of the warp pipe.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yes.
I want to be in Mario.
Oh, we will be making a video about this.
Bet.
I already have like a title.
The quality on the camera.
It's pretty bad. This looks like, yeah. You know what it reminds me of? I just made a video about it. The 3DS camera.
It does. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, this seems so goofy that it like, also the facial expressions on this man with the hair parted down the middle. I love this man so much. This man is so funny.
He needs to do stand up.
I agree. I think he should be the face of Nintendo.
Yeah,
Can he be in everything?
He should be the new Miyamoto.
This man looks so enthusiastic to be here. He single-handedly convinced me to get this game.
He just wants to be there, yeah.
I know, he looks so fun and so whimsical and happy. And this seems like a special game mode, right?
Yeah, it does.
So, I mean, it's interesting. Also, the flower from Wonder.
I hate the flower.
The flower. I didn't play Wonder.
I played a little bit of it.
Yeah, but the camera function for this seems fun, and I will be using it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I don't know.
For this.
Do you have anything else to say about this?
Not really. Just that I'm excited.
All right, we can skip then. Oh, upgrade passes.
Right.
Yeah. So just keep that playing. So, upgrade passes. How much do you think they're gonna be?
I think.
Do you know?
I heard.
How much would you pay? That's a good question.
I would only play like at $10 at most. On the PS5, when you get a PS5 game that was released on PS4, like Miles Morales or God of War Ragnarok, you can upgrade it to the PS5 version. You just have to pay $10 though, like an extra $10.
$10 is fine.
Yeah.
$10 is fine. Also, this is a cool edition that I will never be using.
Same.
Are you the type of guy that plays like Breath of the Wild like over and over?
No. I played him
I'm the type of
once.
guy, I play a game and then I won't play it again. The only time I've ever replayed a game was with Persona 5.
It depends on what game. I've replayed Spider-Man 1 a lot. I've replayed Banjo-Kazooie a lot, obviously. I've replayed Mario Odyssey a lot.
I feel like everybody has like their like 3 games that they like go back to a lot. But like I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of new people that are going to be introduced to this through this.
Definitely.
Because I'm not replaying it. Well, actually, I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, but I have like an hour.
I probably will come back to Tears of the Kingdom for this. I want to play Forgotten Land. I've only played
Forgotten Land.
I've only played Forgotten Land
is so
demo.
fun.
I've only played the Forgotten Land demo, and I loved it, and I really want to play it.
It's so good, and the music is so good. Because honestly, one of the best games on Switch.
Oh, definitely.
I love Forgotten Land. Also this, oh my gosh.
What do you think of
See,
Samus's...
it looks better now, doesn't it?
It does. What do you think of Samus's...
Also, mouse controls. Cool.
What do you think of Samus's telekinesis powers, or whatever it is, psychic powers?
Yeah, they're fine. It's not like
I think it's a cool addition.
It's cool, but it's not something I'm excited for. What I'm excited for is mouse controls.
Oh, definitely.
That's very interesting.
I think...
And then also 4K. 4K is insane, too.
Oh, yeah. What is there to improve about this game?
Oh, ZA. Oh, it made me... I watched the Pokemon Direct, I felt sad. Legitimately, I felt very depressed for the rest of the day just because of this. First of all, the game is so damn ugly. So ugly.
It's so
and it's not an issue that the Switch 2 can solve.
It's just Game Freak. It's just their fucking models. The models they use.
The textures are just bad.
That they give it. It's horrible.
I don't think doing an upgraded version will be able to fix it.
Definitely not. I think it'll run a lot better.
Just ugly. And then also there's a bunch of other stuff like Pokemon only being in these like wild areas. It's a step back from Arceus. Arceus was great. I loved Arceus.
I did too, yeah.
But I feel like this is a step back from Arceus. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I will say though, I like the battle system.
I don't know. I need to play it. I don't know if it's gonna be smooth yet.
Look at that Metroid poster.
That's a cool poster.
That's a cool fucking poster.
Yeah, I agree.
Samus
I
looks
won't
so
be.
badass.
Okay, here. Pause it. Go back. Go back. All right. Here's what I'll be getting. I'm gonna get the Jamboree one.
Yeah. It's same.
Well, actually, I don't have Jamboree, so I'm just gonna get the game. Forgotten Land. I'll get the upgrade. I have Forgotten Land, and then Beyond, and then I will be playing ZA, even though like I'm not happy about it.
I will be too. Yeah. I'll be playing Metro Prime. I'm gonna get it for Kirby. I might get the Tears of the Kingdom upgrade, to be honest with you, depending on the price, though.
Right. I'm not gonna get it just because like I only have an hour left in the game, so like what?
Yeah.
Just gonna get
and
it,
then
play an hour,
and then I'll get Jamboree. Breath of the Wild, I haven't gone back to that in like 3 years.
Right. I have no desire to go back to Breath of the Wild.
Same.
Great game though.
It's a fantastic game. Tears of the Kingdom is better though. If I was gonna play one, I would play Tears of the Kingdom.
I agree. Physical. That's odd. Right, they don't say the price though.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, I understand if the rumors are true of why they're not announcing the prices. But at the same time, have some balls, Nintendo. Just say the fucking price.
Well, tariffs isn't gonna affect digital.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't.
Is there taxes on? No, not digital products. There can't be, right?
I don't think so. No.
So okay, so that might be why the physicals are. Okay, I understand. Maybe potentially.
It's still not a good enough excuse. You could have still lowered it a bit. Games are $60.
Mm-hmm. Here's what I say: $60, brand new game, understandable.
Yeah, it's been that way for 30 years.
$70. Okay, but I will pick and choose what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do it for everybody. But like 70, sure.
Anything above 70 for me. Fuck no.
80. I mean, well,
it depends. It depends on the game.
Yes.
It depends on the game.
I don't want to, but I will be, and that makes me sad.
See, okay, so $60. It's been that way since like the 90s. That is the perfect price for a game. Like, I mean, not perfect, but like it's understandable, and it's the most expensive.
Sure.
It's expensive. It should be, in my opinion. $70. You're pushing it. You're on thin ice. you're on thin ice.
If it's $70, I'll be a lot more critical.
But if I will be more critical, and if it's the right game, I understand. Like Tears of the Kingdom, their choice to make that $70. Well, I don't agree with. I somewhat understand.
It makes me so sad.
$80 though, for Mario Kart? No.
It would have to be really big to like.
It would have to be a really big game. Like Tears of the Kingdom, you can make an argument that is an $80 worth of game.
Now, if I was just the average civilian, if I was just an average person,
and I saw Mario Kart for $80,
I wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't. If I
no, but
no.
I am the way I am, I will be getting
Same.
It.
You also have to think through that it's being advertised to kids. If I was a parent, even with who I am, like what I get, I probably
get it for your kid.
I wouldn't get it for my kid. I would get one copy.
You'd get it for yourself, but not your kid.
I'd get it for myself. I would get one copy for the family. I wouldn't get my kid his own copy or her own copy.
Sure.
If I was a casual parent, I wouldn't get that shit at all.
Yeah, if I was the casual parent, no.
The answer would be no. Sorry, kid. No.
Sorry, no.
And then $90 for physical games? No.
That could get dinner for the entire family.
I could buy a week's worth of McDonald's with that money.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
I could buy 5 indie games with that money.
Mm-hmm.
I could buy 10 indie games with that money, probably. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Yeah, alright. Skip. Get out of my face. I don't want to see it anymore. It's gonna make me angry. Mouse controls, yes. Oh, this game. See. Oh wait, which is it? Oh yeah, this game.
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
So I'll share my thoughts. So I think the concept's really cool. I think it's fun. It looks fun. But the thing is that like it doesn't have that Nintendo original IP feel.
Oh
to
yeah,
it.
definitely not.
Like imagine if this, but with like the creativity of like the character designs of ARMS. Like what if there was a bunch of different characters they can choose from? They look all like wacky and silly. I think that this could be really cool.
I think it will be really
the
cool.
Robots,
but it looks like something that would be released by like a third-party studio.
Right. It doesn't look like an original.
It looks like something
Nintendo
I would
IP.
find on the eShop, and then just pick it up and be like, yeah, this is cool.
Think about this. Merchandise. Do you think merchandise of these characters would sell?
No, absolutely not.
No. But like, what if they all had like unique personalities and were like very interesting, or like even character customization?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like there is character customization, but like to more so.
I think the concept's cool though.
I think the concept's
And
cool too. I think that
I might get it.
I will get it. Also, that was badass. I was watching that during the trailer. I audibly gasped that he like went up the he like did his wheelchair up the side, and then oh my gosh, do you see that? He's dunking it. He's going up the ramp and dunking it. That is so damn cool. I like it.
I think it's cool.
It seems fun.
I think it's cool.
I just wish it looked a little bit more
colorful.
Colorful, sure. If it had like ARMS character design.
Yeah. Elden Ring.
Cool.
This isn't Elden Ring like Elden Ring. This is its own game.
Wait, what?
This is a different version of Elden Ring.
This is Elden Ring.
No.
It is?
Yeah, it's a different version of Elden Ring apparently.
Oh, I wasn't really paying attention that much. Really?
Yeah.
That just said Elden Ring though.
It's called Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. Tarnished Edition. It's a completely different game.
It's still Elden Ring though, just
for the most part.
Oh.
Hades 2!
My bad.
Woo! Sorry. I've been wanting to do that all day.
This was pretty exciting.
This was like the best announcement for me.
For me, you want to know a face that I made during this?
What?
Unchanging. Unchanging. Neutral face. I've never played Hades. I'm sure it's really
never
cool.
Played.
And for people that like it,
you have to play Hades, dude. It's so good.
Maybe I will.
It's so good.
For people that like the game, I'm sure this was a really cool announcement.
This was amazing.
Now there was a game that I was a little bit more excited for coming up. Well, we'll get to it.
Capcom.
And it wasn't this. I don't really like Street Fighter that much, but it is cool.
I think it's cool that
for
we're
people that
Street
like
Fighter
Street
6. I love Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 was great.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was Armored Core at first, to be honest with you. Never played Armored Core.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, it looks cool, I guess.
It's this one.
Oh, stop. I love this studio. This studio is so good. I love
this guy.
Yeah, I agree. Have you played Split Fiction?
I have not yet.
I've been playing with a buddy of mine. It's good. It's not as good as It Takes Two, because It Takes Two is, in my opinion, a perfect game. I love It Takes Two. This isn't as good, but I still love this game. This game is so good, so whimsy, and the studio behind it is so, like, I think this game is only, like, $40.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I might get it.
Like, it's such a good game, like, not $70, and, like, so whimsical and silly, and, like, it changes gameplay elements, like, constantly. Like, it feels like you're playing a different game, like, every 10 minutes.
I love that. It sounds really cool.
It's so good. You should play it with somebody. It was
I'll probably
and then also their whole thing of, like, you only need one copy of the game to play with a friend.
Yeah, that's
so good. So good. And, like, so good for the consumer, because I love this company.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. I will be playing everything that they spit out just because I like them.
Yeah.
That's so, like, that makes me feel good supporting them as a consumer.
I love the guy. Joseph is his name, I think.
Oh, he's the guy.
He's great.
He seems good.
He seems very nice.
He does seem really nice. I think, yeah.
And so we finally got Madden. Madden was not on the Switch one. Yeah.
I don't know if that's picking up on my microphone, but that was me snoring.
I just find it interesting that they're finally, like, putting EA Sports games on it. It's just interesting.
That's cool. But I don't care.
I don't really care, though, to be honest. I just find it interesting.
Never played one in my life.
Yeah. Hogwarts Legacy. This is going to be a launch title.
Interesting. I haven't played it, but I heard it's good.
I don't like Harry Potter. I don't care for Harry Potter at all.
Oh, really? I love the Harry Potter franchise. Like, the movies? The movies are good. You don't like the movies?
It's not that I don't like them. It's just I don't care for it.
Oh, really? I loved the movies growing up, and it's so fun. I know there's controversy with them, but
yeah,
What I heard is that she is very hands-off with this game, which for some people that's probably a good thing.
This was cool.
I'm not too educated on that, so I'm not going to make an opinion.
This was cool.
Yeah, that seems cool.
There was something later in it that seemed really cool. This. I like that.
SpongeBob. For like 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I like it. Seems fun.
Hitman.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that.
Yeah. There's not much to say about it.
This though.
007.
Holy shit! New GoldenEye game.
New game. That's cool. That's cool.
Awesome.
Very awesome.
So
I agree.
hyped.
And these are probably all going to use the mouse function.
Oh, you're right.
Because they're shooters, which sounds really good.
That sounds amazing.
Also, this is a pretty good trailer too.
It's really cool.
I got chills hearing the music.
Square Enix. I don't know what this is.
I don't know what it is either. Actually, I do, but
Yakuza 0.
Yakuza. I have a friend that's really into Yakuza games.
I love Yakuza. Yakuza 0 is the best.
I haven't played him, but I will say, he's a big fan. And then also, like, there was a new one that just came out, like, about like pirates, and he's been playing that.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
I heard about that. I haven't played it yet.
Heard it was pretty good.
This.
I don't care. I don't care.
This was.
I don't play Hyrule
wait,
Warrior
no.
games.
I thought this was the FromSoft game for a minute. I don't know why.
No. We'll get to that. I have some stuff to say about that.
This
But
Hyrule
I have
Warriors.
absolutely nothing.
I have things to say. Age of Calamity was. The first one was. Not. I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Age of Calamity I liked only because it was interesting that it was like it took place 100 years before Breath of the Wild, and it like showed the story.
It's cool that you. It seems that Zelda's the main character.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But
She gets another game.
yeah, and but I don't care for this series. They're very repetitive,
Yeah.
and I don't care for it at all.
They all seem very similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Do you think they're gonna keep adding DLCs to that?
Probably.
If there's more added. like, maybe
GameCube.
I'll
How do we feel about this?
consider. Positive.
It's
Very
it's
positive. I was
making me-
foaming at the mouth.
It's making me want to get the expansion pack.
Oh, I was feral for this.
I really want to get the
Shocked.
expansion pack, but at the same time.
Chibi Robo is on this.
Yeah.
What? When I saw that in like the little sizzle
But,
reel, I lost my shit.
But you know what this also means is that we're probably not getting the Wind Waker HD.
You cut out. What'd you say?
We're probably not getting the Wind Waker HD port because of this.
Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, that's so good. And like weird games too. They have like weird games like Chibi Robo.
Chibi Robo is so good.
You can play Chibi Robo officially without spending like $1,000.
I mean, I can play it for free.
Well, we're not going. I would still like to be a Nintendo ambassador at some point.
I'm not in the realm of that being possible for me.
You're not.
Unfortunately, no.
Well, it's probably not for me either. I've kind of crapped on what they say.
I've been crapping on them all day. I thought
F-Zero, yeah, cool.
I like to
it's
think
gonna be
they
my
can
first
play
time playing
F-Zero GX. F-Zero GX is my favorite F-Zero, and I think it's cool that you'll be able to play it online now. Probably
this definitely makes the expansion
more valuable. Definitely,
pass
it makes me want to
more
buy
enticing.
it. Yeah, it makes it more enticing. Yeah, that's the word I should have used. It
Not quite yet, but
Not-
if they
not-
added
if
like
they add-
a few more things,
they add more.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe just a few more.
If they maybe add DS games, then give it. Or if they,
What about Wii? Wii would be crazy.
I don't think they're gonna add Wii anytime soon.
That would be crazy, though, wouldn't it?
I think they're gonna add DS next.
I could see that. Fantastic.
Very happy about that.
I can't explain to you how feral I went for this.
GameCube is the best console of all time.
I think it has the best controller.
It does. You're correct.
I love the controller. It's very comfortable.
Yes.
Well, actually, I love the Xbox 360 controller.
It's
those two
a toss up between those two for me.
hand in hand. Those are very.
I also personally, controversy, I like the Dreamcast controller a lot too.
I've never held.
It's very comfortable in my opinion.
Yeah.
If it had another joystick, if the Dreamcast controller had another joystick, it would be perfect. Let's skip.
That's all
this.
that doesn't have a second joystick. Yeah, skip. Deltarune. I have controversial opinions about Undertale, but like I can't.
Why not?
I don't know if now is the time to get into it.
Probably not.
I want to like Undertale so much.
I
want to like it. It's so charming and good, but like every time that I try to play it, it just doesn't hook me in. I'm sorry. Like I keep trying to play it every like few months. I will sit down and try to play Undertale, but it just never makes me want to come back to it.
That's fair. I like Undertale, but Deltarune I've had a hard time getting into.
Really?
I haven't played much of Deltarune personally because I can't really get into it personally.
I want to like
Undertale. I absolutely love. I haven't finished Undertale. But I love.
I like the idea of playing Undertale. But like actually playing Undertale,
I get that. I like the idea of playing Persona.
Hey! You don't like Persona?
No. That's not what I'm saying. It's playing it all the way through. That I'm like.
Oh, you don't like the length.
I don't like how long it is. It's way too long.
I like the length though. Like once it feels like an experience.
That's
like
fair.
you become this person for like a few months before you finish it.
That's how I
with the length you get so much more invested into the story and the characters, in my opinion.
Yeah, I understand that. I just can't get into it.
I
can't.
I like the
I
length.
can't dedicate.
You will someday. I will force you to
someday?
get into it
Okay,
someday.
okay.
Someday. You can skip through this though.
Yeah.
I haven't played.
No spoilers.
either.
Borderlands
Well, I have
4.
played Undertale. No opinion.
I
That's cool, I guess.
never played Borderlands.
Same. Cool. Glad we're on the same page.
Yep.
Skip.
No, what are you talking
skip.
about? What are you talking about? Civ 7 is amazing.
You play?
Nope. My brother was playing it like
Alright.
20 minutes ago. 2K. They're trying WWE 2K again since the first time since WWE 2K18.
No opinions. I'm sorry.
Do you know
I'm-
WWE
I'm-
2K18?
No, I'm the wrong guy to come to for sports games.
I don't like WWE at all. But 2K18 was one of the worst
A Switch game, right?
It was one of the worst.
I'm
performance.
familiar.
Yeah.
Keep going.
What is this? This is around the time
Ice.
when the stream crashed.
You know, okay, I have no memory of this.
Yeah.
I have never seen this in my life. And I watched the entire direct.
This is when it crashed.
I see.
This looks fun though.
I mean, yeah. Sure. I'm probably not going to play it.
Definitely not.
But, I mean, I don't know. If I hear good things, maybe I'll play it. Survival Kids.
That looks...
Reminds me of Grounded. I played Grounded
yeah.
for like 2 seconds.
I never played Grounded.
It was okay.
Enter
the Gungeon. That's cool. I have nothing to say either. I haven't played this.
I thought they already made
This looks
Enter
interesting.
the Gungeon 2.
I don't know.
What?
Maybe it's 4.
What happened to exit the dungeon?
Oh, yeah, that was real, right?
Yeah, that was real.
Huh. All right. Skip.
What is this?
I have nothing to say about this either. Just keep going.
We're getting Cyberpunk. How well?
Yeah, that's cool.
How
That's
well
cool.
do you think it's gonna run?
I think well, hopefully. Well, I mean, well, Cyberpunk, does it run on PS4? Because it's gonna be kind of like that,
Kinda.
right? Okay, then I think kinda. That's my answer.
Okay.
It looks fine. It looks good.
Final Fantasy VII
Remake. That's good.
That's cool.
I like that. It's cool that it's getting all these games.
Yeah.
Also, the we'll get to it a bit, but the
Yeah.
exclusive FromSoft game.
Oh, it looks
Crazy. Crazy. Bloodborne 2. I know.
Great. Bloodborne 2. Silk Song
Oh my gosh. That's it.
for like 3 seconds.
2025. Wait,
Yeah.
no. 2025.
Yeah.
That's a confirmed release date.
Yeah.
We don't have that. What? Cool. Yeah, this year. All right. Cool. Silk Song. Exciting. I'm surprised they didn't give a bigger portion of that. 2 Point Museum. Nothing. All right. Yep.
I'm gonna be honest. At this point of
You just keep
at
going.
this point, I like checked out Puyo Puyo. I love Puyo Puyo.
Just keep
This
going.
this
Keep going.
this looks
Oh,
cool.
no. Oh.
This looks cool to me. I don't care.
I
don't care. That just looks like F-Zero.
Yeah.
Shadow Labyrinth.
Atlas Games. That it
This-
is. Yeah, that thing.
this looks cool.
Atlas. I like Atlas.
I know you do.
They make my favorite
Fortnite!
game of all time. Fortnite isn't already on Switch.
Yeah.
Then why are okay? They're just confirming that it will be on Switch too.
Yeah.
Professor Layton.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Human Fall
I like
Flat
Professor
too.
Layton. Cool.
I mean, overall.
So there's a lot of Switch.
Overall, the collection, the library is gonna be good.
Yeah.
But it's that first.
No, there's
It's
just.
those first party games. It's those first party games that they announced. It's just.
I think that they're good.
I'm
Mario
not
Kart and
saying.
Donkey
I'm not
Kong?
saying they're bad. It's just like. They ran.
I think those are
they
good.
ran very thin.
I think that the Donkey Kong 3D platformer is kind of gonna carry it. I think it looks great.
We'll talk about that when we're done.
We'll talk. Okay, sorry. Spoiler. If this is which this is probably not your first time watching the direct, but here it is. So this is the FromSoft exclusive, and it's kind of people are comparing it to like a Bloodborne 2, but like they can't make Bloodborne
definitely.
2 obviously because PlayStation. So this is like kind of Bloodborne 2 because there's like returning characters and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So it's in like the same universe?
Apparently, that's what I heard. No, I haven't really played Bloodborne, so I
have
did,
not either.
but not fully.
I haven't played it at all.
Hold on, my lights are flickering. Let me fix that.
I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna just fast forward.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about this. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. But it looks great. It looks cool.
That
I like
moon looks fucking
it.
dope.
Yeah.
That like I'm not the biggest From Software fan. I don't love Dark Souls because like I don't really like the gothic medieval feel.
Oh, I like gothic medieval. What the
I-
hell? You don't like that aesthetic?
I don't love that aesthetic. But and seeing this, I was like, okay, and then I saw that. I immediately was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm getting this.
But this is like weird.
The one gothic
just-
medieval
it's
game
weird. I
game
like
series I like is Castlevania.
Sure. Yeah, I like it.
This looks so
Yeah.
cool though. I'm gonna get this.
Well, we'll see. I'm not very good at these games. I will say that.
That's the other reason why I don't like Dark Souls that much. It's like when
it's like a whole new fan base that's gonna come to Nintendo because of it.
It's like when Resident Evil 4 was an exclusive on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
However, hopefully this stays an exclusive, because that would be even cooler if it stays an exclusive.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool that it gets an entire new fan base.
Yeah.
To the Nintendo Switch, because I doubt that FromSoft player fans were also there's a very little overlap. I feel like.
Yeah.
Duskbloods.
Very cool name. I'm gonna
Rat. All right, you can skip. Yeah, just keep going. What was this? Oh, Kirby Air Ride. Interesting.
I have thoughts.
Made by Sakurai. That's cool, but Kirby Air Ride.
I have thoughts.
I'm sure it's exciting for some people.
I have thoughts at the end about this.
It's a very interesting IP to bring back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Share your thoughts. What do you think?
I think that from all the first-party Nintendo games, the big three announcements were obviously Mario Kart 9, Kirby Air Riders, and Donkey Kong. Two of them are racing games, which just was weird to me.
I don't really like racing games.
Me neither. This is just a weird, I'm gonna get it. I mean, what am I saying? I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't think I will.
I'm gonna get it. I love Kirby Air Ride, the original, and it's gonna be good.
Probably.
I think
it's also made by Sakurai.
Exactly.
That's cool. I like Sakurai.
I think it's interesting that they're bringing it back. I think it's even more interesting that they're announcing it alongside Mario Kart.
Yeah, I just can't really find myself to be able to care.
I'll get it, and
because Mario Kart 9, I didn't really even like Mario Kart.
Yeah, I don't like Mario Kart.
It's fine. 8. But I will be playing this one because this looks original and there's new stuff. This doesn't show me any new stuff, so I don't think I will.
Here's the big thing.
Donkey Kong. This looks so good.
Okay. So the moment I saw this, I thought it was Banjo-Kazooie at first.
That would have been great. That would have been.
And I was in the middle of class. I almost jumped out of my seat because I saw the rock with the eyeballs, and I thought it was Banjo-Kazooie.
Would this have been the greatest direct ever?
It would have saved the direct for me. It would have saved the direct for me, without a doubt. And then
that would have been crazy. I would have liked it. What if they announced Nuts and Bolts 2? That would have made me crazy.
That would have ruined it. That would have gave it an F.
Oh, that would give me an SSSSS plus, because you know how much I love Nuts and Bolts.
And then we kept going through the worlds, and then I realized, oh, this is probably a Mario game. And then I was so
I thought it was Mario 2.
I thought it was going to be Odyssey 2 or something. I was very hyped.
Yeah. See, and then it announced Donkey Kong, and it was the same level of hype.
And then I saw Donkey Kong, and I was like, holy shit! And then it kept playing. And then I lost the hype.
Really? Why? I think this is great.
I'll explain. I love his design. I love his design, though. I love it.
It looks good.
His design looks great. I love the suspenders. It looks so good.
I have to get a little bit more used to it, but I like it. I do.
Maybe that's my problem with the game, is I have to get used to it. This doesn't feel like Donkey Kong to me at all.
Right. I mean, but what you want DK64 again?
I want it to have the same vibe.
I think it's great that they're taking what worked with Odyssey and applying it to Donkey Kong, giving him kind of a second chance.
I love Odyssey, but I don't want Donkey Kong to just be like another Mario.
I think it's going to be different because it's still going to be a 3D platform, but with a big, heavy character.
Yeah, but
I think that has unique stuff in it.
I don't like DK64. But DK64, what it got right was it felt like the Donkey Kong Country games just put into 3D. What
would you want instead? I'm confused.
My problem is the designs, and the level designs, and the world
but it's
designs.
in the same universe.
I know that, But they always like Mario and Donkey Kong always had distinct feels to them.
Yeah, but I think putting them in the same style because they're they're next to each other. Like
It's just I don't know. I just don't like it. Like
I like
this
it.
world doesn't look like Donkey Kong.
I guess so. Well, hold on. Hold your horses. Keep playing.
It also might be because
Keep playing. No. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Because there is a Donkey Kong Country, like literally there's a level that's just gonna be Donkey Kong
I know
Country.
that's the part.
It shows it for a second. And that that looks like Donkey Kong Country. This looks good. And it has unique designs because it's more jungle themed, and the enemies are jungle themed. They look like Aztec statues and stuff. There we go.
Good.
Donkey Kong Country. Do you want it to look like that the entire time?
No, not the entire time.
Well, yeah, it's like that for a bit. There we go.
I like the design.
That's a very funny picture, by the way. I like that picture. I like that face that he's
I like
making.
the design. It's just the world designs. It's just they feel like a lot more like. I don't know how to say it. Donkey Kong always felt less. I don't know the word to use. The design just doesn't feel like Donkey Kong to me. Like, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get it. Like that.
This looks so good, though. This looks so good.
Like that. That doesn't feel like Donkey Kong to me.
Right, but Donkey Kong, I mean, he has to change.
No, he doesn't. He's Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he has to change.
Nuh-uh.
I feel like Donkey Kong was dying in popularity. I feel like there has to be some stuff that kind of gets him back into the limelight. Like this, I feel like this adds more personality to him. I'm sorry to say. Like, look how expressive he is now. There was one. I feel like there was two expressions that like the old Donkey Kong did.
I guess it's just because Rare isn't making it anymore, and I was always used to Rare making the games. And even like the Donkey Kong Country like Returns and Tropical Freeze, they felt like just the Rare games just brought into like modern.
Right, but they're 2D games.
Yeah. And
I think I
guess because they use the Rare design, I like the new design. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it a chance. It's just
I get why you're skeptical.
Because
it's different.
It's much different from the Donkey Kong I know, and I'm not a big fan of that.
See, I didn't really like Donkey Kong in the past. Like he was fine.
I always loved Donkey Kong.
I just knew him as like.
It might be this. I love the suspenders, but it might be the suspenders too. Like I love that look, but also that might be the problem.
I see. Maybe. I don't know. Pause it. So like, I think it looks. It
looks good, but playing it. I'm afraid that it just won't feel like Donkey Kong to me.
See, here's the perspective I'm coming from. I didn't really like the 2D Donkey Kongs. I never played them as a child. I have no nostalgia for this character. I know him as like the guy that like he's a playable option in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like if that's all that I know about, well, obviously I know about it more, but if that's all that like my experience with him, like yeah, I don't mind if they change him. I don't mind if they like make an entire new experience around him. In fact, I would actually prefer that.
That's definitely my problem with it because I have nostalgia for Tropical Freeze and Donkey Kong Returns and even the old Donkey Kong Country games. And
yeah,
I don't
get
like
that.
I don't like DK64, but I always loved the vibe of it, and I always felt like Donkey Kong.
Ooh, you know, if they brought back the DK rap.
They brought back the DK rap.
I don't know. I think it has the potential to be good.
It has the potential to be good. I'm not saying it doesn't.
In fact, I am very excited for this. I think it is a great. It's not a launch title. It's like a pseudo launch title, like Odyssey. Yeah. I would say Odyssey was a pseudo launch title. I think this is a great pseudo launch title, and I will be playing. But I would say I'm still waiting for a 3D Mario.
Definitely,
I really hope that comes out soon. but this still looks good. Oh, also a destructible environment is so cool too.
Yeah.
Almost everything you see is destructible. That's really cool too.
Also, where is King K. Rule? I know they can't probably use.
And maybe they're saving.
I'm pretty sure they can't use him because he's a rare character.
Well, they have him in Smash Bros.
Yeah, and it took a long time to get him in Smash Bros.
Oh, I see. Well, it would be cool if they got him in this.
Yeah.
Well, I had the
Also, they don't have Diddy Kong. They don't have Cranky Kong or Dixie Kong.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know.
I need to see their new designs.
That's true. Everybody has to change.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right. I want to see Funky Kong.
Definitely need to see Funky Kong. No price.
All right. No price. Which I did. I did.
I did too.
And I cried. All right.
Okay, Okay, let's talk now.
That's all. Okay.
Let's talk now. I'm gonna stop recording this.
Yeah, I think my. Oh, you're stop recording the video. Yeah, that's fine. So I think
everything just felt like a secondary series.
Oh yeah, but it's fun that they're giving these series a chance.
I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying like it's kind of like underwhelming to me.
I would have liked to. I mean, like my favorite Nintendo series is probably Splatoon. I would like to see a new Splatoon, but I know that's not gonna happen. The big
thing I wanted was a 3D Mario game. We didn't get that. I'm fine with that.
Okay, so are you disappointed because there's no 3D Mario? Is that the reason that you're disappointed?
That's not the reason.
I feel like that's the reason you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed in that.
I feel like if there was a 3D Mario, you would have liked this Direct.
No, I probably wouldn't have.
You probably would not have. Are you sure?
It's the lack of first party games to me.
Replace the Donkey Kong with Mario Odyssey 2.
Still no, because to me, there's only 3 games that I care about that were announced.
Well, go back to the other one. What were the ones announced for the first
Smash, one? Splatoon, Super Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade, ARMS, and then Breath of the Wild.
See, for this, there's only 2 that I care about.
Well, for this, there's Splatoon, there's 3. Mario, Smash Bros, and then Breath of the Wild.
Splatoon. Okay, 4. One more. Those are the 4 that I care about.
I still feel like that's the 4th. There being like one more extra one, it just feels like a lot more to me.
I think it's totally fine.
And the fact it's Smash Bros, Odyssey.
And then also,
Splatoon,
like,
and Zelda.
I'm okay with them spreading information out.
I understand that. It's
like, think about, sure, that was the Direct, but like, did we get a lot of stuff after that? No, not really.
Yeah, and then, but I think a lot of it. Whoops.
There's still gonna be a June Direct.
I think a lot of it is that there are only 3 games I cared about, or not that I even cared about them, because I don't care about Kirby Air Riders. To be honest with you, I genuinely don't give a shit about it. I'm gonna get it, but I don't give a shit about it. But it's one of the only games that.
Well, there's a bunch of. I think it's a bunch of little stuff that add up.
I guess
in my eyes,
I think it was the Kirby. I don't care about it, but it was one of the games I was like, this is a big announcement.
Sure.
And the big announcements were Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, Kirby. 2 of those being racers really neglects the entire Direct for me. And Donkey Kong had my problems with it. The reason why I said I'm kind of skeptical about it, also kind of way heavy. I'm not saying it was a bad Direct. Overall, it was a good Direct. A lot of it was third-party stuff, and a lot of it was stuff that we already either knew was coming to the Switch, like Hades. I already could have guessed that, and Split Fiction, I could have probably guessed that, and then Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, cool announcements, but at the same time.
Well, yeah, those are the third-party ones. You have to think about
GameCube, Dustblood,
the wheelchair game.
GameCube, true, yeah. The wheelchair game, true. But at the same time,
kind of just skip around. I'm sure there's a bunch of little announcements that
looks
added
cool.
up.
Duskblood looks cool. It's just like the big announcements for me were kind of like not big enough. Does that make sense?
I think that Mario Kart World is a lot bigger for some people than it is for us.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's just this is just me personally.
Sure.
And then
I'm sure that is for I was gonna say casual, but I'm sure for a lot of people. I'm weird that I don't really like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people that was the huge takeaway, and it was huge. Even I think I'm gonna get the game.
It's just.
But for a lot of people, that was what made the Direct so special.
It's just like the first party games being the big ones not being that big, kind of soured.
Mario Kart is the biggest.
Mario Kart is I understand that, but to me,
that is big. That is the Nintendo franchise.
I understand.
Their highest selling game of all time.
I understand.
Well, for them.
That.
Okay, then why are?
Because it goes Mario Kart, and then we get another racer, and Kirby Air Riders, and then Donkey Kong.
Well, I don't think Kirby Air Ride. That's just like a cool little thing.
But to me,
I don't think
that's like that's a huge announcement because it's been 20 years since we got a game in that series. And then,
right, for you. For the...
Okay. But at the time, I was like, none of that really, like, hit me to, like, where I was, like, jumping for joy for any of that stuff. That's fine. It's not for me. But then the prices come out. And that's why I'm, like, so, like... That's why I'm so, like...
Yes.
This Direct was, like, not that great. Because the prices the prices sour everything for me. Like, I was already skeptical about everything. Mario Kart looks great. Kirby Air Riders is another racer. Hyrule Warriors being one of the first party announcements. I don't give a shit about that. Donkey Kong game, I'm skeptical about that. I'm excited for it, but I'm skeptical. And then the prices come out, just ruins everything for me.
Okay, see, that's where I also kind of am not very happy.
Because Donkey Kong is great. I fucking love Donkey Kong. It's top 3 Nintendo series for me. Top 3. I was already skeptical about it because it doesn't feel like Donkey Kong to me based off the trailer. And then the price comes out of it being $70. I understand 70 is basically like the price point nowadays, but like $70 is too much for Donkey Kong, man. It's too much for Donkey Kong.
For a fully fleshed out 3D, like if Odyssey came out today, it would be $70. And I expect this to be on the same level of Odyssey.
I mean, that's just me. I don't think it should be $70.
Do you expect this to be on the same level as Odyssey?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm very skeptical.
I'm expecting a lot from this game. So I think $70 is completely fine. Now, I think that Mario Kart should also be $70.
Yeah, Mario Kart should be $70.
Then you also have to think about with Nintendo, the biggest game studio, setting their price as their premium price as $80. Studios are going to follow forth.
Definitely.
That means that EA games are going to be $80 and stuff like that.
Because okay. We should do like a full episode on this because everything surrounding like game prices nowadays is just it's too much. GTA 6. Well, me personally, I want to play GTA 6, but the minute I found out it was probably gonna be $100, I was like, I don't care for it anymore. Then
it's $100.
It's gonna be $100.
I'm not playing.
I
wasn't even gonna play.
I was planning to play. I was very excited when the trailer came out that I was gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be my first GTA game I get to like play like actually, like on release day and everything. You know, I never played GTA 5 until like 10 years later. I never played San Andreas because I wasn't really old enough then. Like this is gonna be my first GTA.
If that's true.
And then the price comes out of it being $100. I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. And then. But
if that's true, I'm not playing.
The problem with GTA being $100 is people don't care. They're going to still buy it because it's GTA. They're like, oh, then it's still worth it. No game to me is worth $100 personally.
I agree.
I said this earlier in the Discord server. Banjo-Kazooie, if it was $100, I would not buy that. I would not buy that because there's no game that is worth $100. There's no game worth $90. You can make arguments about $80, sure. GTA 6, if it was $80, that's more reasonable. Like, I get it. It's been worked on for 10 years. It's a big AAA game. It's open world. It's all these things. $80, fine. You're pushing it, but fine. Okay. Anywhere above that, too much.
Unreasonable. Here's what kind of makes me uncomfortable about it. Is that it was $60 for the longest time, and then they started transitioning to $70. I was like, okay, if this is slow, and then $70 is the new norm for a bit. If $70 was the new norm for a little bit, I think that was totally fine. And then maybe in the far future it becomes $80, just because that is how inflation works. And then I understand inflation. I know that like back then it was the same price and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. But the thing is that like I still make a minimum wage.
Right. Gaming is becoming a luxury now when it should be anybody can game. It's like I feel like this might be a bad comparison because it's not totally the same thing. But movies have gone up in price a lot, but they don't cost like $50 to see a movie. It costs you like $20 now. And
sure,
like that
depends on
it depends on the theater, right? But like
I usually spend like $16.
$20 is compared to like $60 for a video game. $60 for a video game, that's the max you should be able to do. Inflation, right. I get $70 with inflation. You're pushing it,
sure.
But
and then also, if this was slow,
that too, yeah.
$60 was the norm for the longest time, and then I was ready for $70. $70 was the new norm, and if that just stayed for like a few years, then maybe I'd be willing to accept $80.
Tears of the Kingdom
but
was
the jump
2 years
from
ago.
60 to 70 to 80 into now even 90. That is a huge jump.
And going back to GTA, the fact that people are still going to buy it, it's going to make a precedent in the gaming industry that we can charge so much more than we have to. Because like $70 it's only because of inflation. I understand that. You have to charge that much now because it's like you go up. But you don't have to charge $80 for a game. That's unreasonable. You don't have to charge $90 for a game. And now that GTA 6 is going to be $100, that's going to make other developers like Ubisoft, especially Ubisoft and EA, the big developers, be like, Assassin's Creed is now $90. Nobody's going to buy Assassin's Creed for $90. Nobody wants to buy Assassin's Creed for $60. What makes you think they're going to buy it for $90? Nobody.
I know, it's...
Ubisoft is going... Watch Dogs, $90. Nobody's going to buy Watch Dogs for $90. I
agree.
That's why I'm like, this could cause like another like somewhat kind of like video game crash because nobody's going to want to buy all the games. They're going to be safe with their money, and if something like GTA comes out, they're going to buy one game like every 5 years, and that's going to cause other developers to like shut down and shit, and it's going to cause a crash. GTA 6 is single-handedly going to cause the next video game crash. And it's going to be all Rockstar's fault.
It's possible. Going back to what you were saying about like making gaming inaccessible, I think you are totally right. You are on the money with that. Yeah. Because the thing is that like your everyman has... your everyday person...
Everybody has a Switch.
If you are making minimum wage and you are like barely able to scrape by with rent, because rent in California is so high.
Yeah.
With rent and food, and then also if you're trying to raise a child, that is so much money. Putting money aside for this is it's honestly gonna be really hard to do. It's gonna be kind of hard for me. Like I'm gonna have to save up and like kind of, I'm gonna have to save up like some of my paychecks for this, and like that's kind of hard to do.
I don't want to save up my money. I don't want to save up my money for Mario Kart. I'm sorry.
I know.
I don't want to save up my money for a game I'm only going to play once and then put away. Like half of the games, I know that a lot of people are not gonna agree with me on this, but a lot of people also don't play that much games. They like to buy the games, they play it for a bit, they don't play it again. Especially, like, what if the game sucks? What are you gonna do then?
What if the game's bad? You're right.
What are you gonna do then?
You
can return it, but you're probably not gonna get all your money back.
Right, yeah. And then you just spent so much money, which could have been spent on rent or food, and you just wasted that.
Exactly. And this is probably the one good thing about this, probably. That's not, I don't know. You're going to disagree with me if this is a good thing, but this might revive GameStop.
Because so many people are returning games.
No, not just that. People are going to take their games that they have, sell them to GameStop, so they have enough money, they can scrape enough money to get the new game.
Yeah, I might have to.
I don't want to do that.
Well, no, I'm not doing that. No, that was like the devil on my shoulder kind of like chimed in for a moment. But I was like, I forgot I was a collector for a moment. I'm not doing that. I'm hoarding.
Literally today, GameStop posted that they're going to be giving away $170 for every Switch that that is traded in to go forward to a Switch 2 payment. And when I saw that, I immediately was like, huh. That I might have to do that, and then I realized, no, I want to keep my Switch 1. What the fuck am I thinking?
Right.
The fact that I'm a collector and I'm thinking that is a problem.
I agree. No, so totally. Like, no, for a second there, I was genuinely considering that, but then I forgot about the giant wall of games that I have back there.
Like, what am I gonna do?
I shouldn't forget that.
What am I gonna do? My game collection isn't as big as everybody other collectors. And I started it like 2 years ago. What am I gonna do? Trade in the games I already have?
Dude, okay, little
for
story
Mario
time.
Kart? What?
Small little story time. I've traded in one single game.
I've never traded.
And I felt guilty ever since. It was Toy Story 3 for the Xbox 360.
That game's good.
I loved that game as a kid. It's a pretty good game. It's a good game. And I traded it in, and I don't have it anymore, and I feel sad. Because it was a great game.
I have never traded in a game because I want to keep the game in case I ever get that itch of I want to play that. I never even traded in sports games, dude.
That's what made me a collector.
I've never even traded in sports games.
Yeah.
And they're not replayable to me at all.
Yeah, and the fact that they're specifically punishing collectors by charging $10 more, it makes me not want to be a collector. Which is collecting video games has been such a big part of my life, my entire life. I have always kept my video games, but Nintendo is now kind of making me feel like maybe I need to start selling them.
Yeah, I don't.
Which I never want to feel that way because I love the hobby. I love collecting.
And the other thing is, it's Nintendo, so you know for a fact that price is never going down. It's gonna be $80 till we're fucking dead.
Yes.
I don't know if I told this story before, but I walked into my local GameStop one time. I went to the Wii. They have Wii games. I went over to the Wii aisle or section, and then I saw Mario Party 9. As we know, the worst Mario Party. $70.
What?
$70.
Oh, at GameStop?
Yeah.
Well, GameStop chooses that.
Yeah. I know. But in all the Nintendo games there, none of them are on sale. PS4 games are $20 each. $15 each. All the Switch games, even with the Switch 2 being out,
cheaper.
None of the Switch games are good. Tropical Freeze is $60 when it was $50 on the Wii U. It hasn't gone down.
That's ridiculous.
It hasn't gone down. It's a great game that I haven't gotten to replay ever since I played it back when it was on the Wii U. Because I don't want to spend $60 on it, $10 more extra dollars on a game that I already played, and I want to have the game, but I want to buy other games with that money, you know? I want to buy newer games.
Yeah. Yeah. To be totally honest with you, not to get deep or anything, but today Nintendo has kind of made me almost change a large part of my personality, a large part of my life.
Literally, my whole life.
My lifestyle.
Okay, my whole life. I've always defended Nintendo over everything, except for when Sue dumb like things like when they suit Power World. I was like, that's kind of stupid. But I've always defended Nintendo. Today, I've always said, no, whenever someone says they hate Nintendo, I'm like, but why? They make so great games, blah, 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 blah. Today, I don't think I can defend them anymore. Imagine, imagine this. I get Mario Kart the day, on June 5th, or whenever it comes out. June 5th is when it comes out. I get Mario Kart for $80. Cool. I'm enjoying it. And then the next month, the Summer Direct, they announced 3D Mario for fucking I don't know, winter that year. And then I already bought, and then I have to decide: do I want to buy the DK game, or do I want to buy the Mario game? That's a tough decision for me.
Right. Because
I don't want to have to decide.
Response.
I don't want to have to decide. I want to just be able to do.
Yeah, because you kind of got to be responsible with your money.
Exactly.
And it's not very responsible to get every single game that comes out.
Or imagine this. Even better, because comparing DK to Mario, personally, I would always choose Mario. But I get the Mario Kart game. And then the June Direct, or when the Summer Direct, shows a new Zelda game and a new Mario game. New 3D Mario game.
Choosing between those would be pretty hard.
Choosing between those would be the most difficult decision of my life.
Of your life. More difficult than
More difficult than... I don't know. What else? I can't think of anything more difficult.
You can't think of anything more difficult. True.
Normally I'd be able to be like, I'm getting both of those.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't. I can't do that.
But yeah, so I mean, in my opinion, I thought it was a great Direct. The only thing that I'm kind of iffy on, I'm not super passionate about it like you are, but I'm just a little uncomfortable that it is that price.
And it's just gonna keep going up.
That's my view on the Direct.
It's not that. What it is right now, what it is right now is absurd. It's absurd. $80 again, too much. But the fact that I know it's going to keep going up, especially after GTA 6 releases. It's going to skyrocket even more. Every company is going to do that now. Fucking Xbox is going to do that. Halo is going to be $100. Halo is not worth $100.
Here's what should be super scary is we were talking about the jumps from prices earlier, from 60 to 70 to now 80. With how quick the jump from 70 to 80 to 90, how quick that was, that kind of makes you concerned, right?
Exactly,
about if it's going to keep going up.
It's definitely going to keep going up, especially like I keep saying, after GTA 6, it's going to go up even more.
And then you're spending in the hundreds for video games,
which is that's too much. Like, I already spent $100 on the console. Like, at that point, I don't even want to buy the console.
Video games should be for everybody.
Like, exactly. And
do you agree with that? Every single person should play video games.
I agree with that.
It's a piece of artwork.
Yes.
That everybody should have the opportunity to experience. And the fact that some people are not going to have the opportunity to experience it, that makes me kind of sad, right?
And it used to be that you could get all three consoles. And now, knowing that the games are going to be probably going to be over $100 now in the next at least somewhere in the next 5 years, you're going to have to choose between all three consoles. You're going to have to choose one.
Right.
So you have enough money to get the games to actually play the games. Because if you choose more than one at that point, what games are you going to play? There are no games you are going to be able to afford for the next year.
I feel like that's the lesson to kind of take away from today.
It's anti-consumerism. That's just what it is. It's blatant anti-consumerism.
I think if we learned one thing today, it is that to be responsible with your money.
Be responsible with your money, yeah.
Be responsible. Don't spend it just
Think
willy-nilly.
Think before you buy
and
Mario
Kart. If you do choose to hold the burden of being a Nintendo fan, I guess start saving up now, because I have to.
I'm saving up. And when GTA 6 releases, I know this is about the Nintendo Direct, but GTA 6 is basically the stem of all this anger. When GTA 6 releases, think about it before you buy.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Think about, is it really worth it? Is it really worth $100?
I think that's something that you should do with every single purchase.
Definitely. But
That's what you should take away from today.
Definitely, but
think before you purchase. Do you really need this, and do you really want it?
Yeah.
And that is going to be a choice that I'm going to be making from now on.
Definitely.
So I guess I'll be with you on that. But yeah, anyways, kind of a melancholy day today, but it was still fun.
It was
still
fun. I liked all the specs and stuff.
Before I knew the prices, I thought that was a fantastic Direct. I was like, oh my gosh. But then I went on Discord, and then I saw my good friend Mark Infinito.
I was yelling about.
We never introduced ourselves.
I was yelling about the prices. I was
Right.
I was crashing out.
I saw him on Discord like talking about it. I was like, what are the prices? Because I was thinking $400 for the console and $70 for all the games.
$400 for the console is perfect price.
Fine.
450.
Fine. Okay.
450, pushing a bit, but I understand that.
500.
And then $500
for the bundle.
with the bundle. Like, I get Mario Kart 9 is in there, but at the same time, I don't want to spend $500 on this.
But I will.
But I will, but I don't want to. I don't want to.
Because we're in an abusive relationship with Nintendo.
That's basically what it is.
Like so many people are telling me to leave the relationship, and I'm like, no, I can't. I can't.
Miyamoto comes into my room every night and then shoves Mario Kart in my face and says, "Buy this, buy this, buy this." I'm like, "How much?" And he goes, $80. I'm like, "I don't want to." And then he shoves it. He shoves it in my face. And then just goes to my wallet and takes out my money.
I start crying. I'm like, okay, fine.
Okay, fine. I'll do it. And then he hits me.
It's like it's those relationships that you're in there for such a long time that it's just so hard to leave.
I've been a Nintendo fan since I was like since I can remember. That's never going to go away. I'm telling you that.
Nope.
And
I can't leave.
Still, Nintendo, one thing you have on me, you're holding me by the balls. I'm never leaving. I'm never not being a Nintendo fan. I'm sticking with you no matter what. And I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of that.
Through thick and thin.
I'm ashamed of that, but
I'm ashamed of it too. But
you still make quality games. It's just, are they quality enough to be this expensive? We'll see. That is the
what if
question of today.
Let's think positive, right? What if they're so good that they're life-changing experiences? Man, I would spend $100.
Let's
think about that.
Like I said, I don't think any game, no matter what, is worth $100.
What if your mind gets changed? What if Donkey Kong is an experience that is on another level? It is ethereal.
It was okay, wait.
It is almost a religious experience.
So better than Banjo-Kazooie.
You will physically actually be going to heaven. Banjo's there, like rubbing your feet.
What?
That's the experience you'll be getting. Let's think about that, all right? Let's think positive. Let's think about Banjo. You're
right.
Rubbing our feet.
You're right.
On the clouds. That's a good. That excites you, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. It should, as it should. All right. Anyway, everybody. Anyways,
just went on longer.
If you're a Nintendo fan, get saving.
Yep. Save your money.
We will save your money, but buy it if it's really good.
Yes. We'll let you know if they're worth buying.
Yes. Our opinion matters.
If we can afford them.
We'll make a Game Genies, and we'll talk about every single game.
Good thing about it is,
if we'll afford that anyways, because we'll see.
Good thing about it is, now I'm going to have to listen to people like Wood and Spawn Wave and all of them to know whether I should actually buy.
All right, everybody. Anyways, this was Gavin from the Gavco.lol podcast, and no, not mine. What the hell?
Gavco.lol
This
podcast?
was Gavin from the Gavco.lol channel. These are the Game Genies, and this is my podcast. No, this is my this is my podcast. This is my co-host, is what I was trying to say. This is my co-host,
Mark from the Infinito Show.
And this was the Game Genies, our podcast.
Our podcast.
It was nice. It was lovely seeing you guys today.
And I'll have a new episode out eventually.
Eventually. We'll see.
Bye, guys.